Alright, welcome to We Talk Fights, guys. Hey, do me a favor if you like my videos, like and subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this channel and get it going. I just started a few months ago and I'm averaging over 1 new subscriber a day, so I would like to keep that going. The goal is to have at least 1,000 by the end of the year, and we're at about 100 now in 3 months. So I think there's 13 fights on this card. I'm going to give you 4 or 5 dogs that I really believe are going to win. Not really any personal attachments to any fighters on this card, so I won't tell you, like last week, I really wanted Kyler to win. I didn't give you a pick because I thought it was going to be a coin flip of a fight. Ended up, I thought he won, but in Canada, I can see them giving it to Charles. But it was still a great scrap, and I'm glad they got 100 grand. So here we go. Fight night at the Apex in Vegas, Sterling versus Zalal. And I will start off with the prelims, and we've got Talita Alencar against Julia Pilastri. Typical striker grappler. This Alencar girl is very short. She is I think she's a world champion, a couple-time world champion in jiu-jitsu. Believe it was the gi, but I could be mistaken. But this Pilastri girl is mean. She's got very good striking, and I think she will get it done 30-27. I think there will be a little control time by Alencar, but just not enough compared to the damage that Pilastri will do. Second, we've got the 40-year-old Max Griffin versus Victor Valenzuela. Now, what's kind of weird to me, guys, is this Victor Valenzuela guy, not only does he not have a fight in the UFC, he lost on the Contender Series, and the guy that he lost to still does not have a fight in the UFC. Why are they giving the guy that lost a fight from GWCS and not the winner yet? So with that said, let's get one for the old guys, Max. I'm going Max Griffin. This next fight was added, I believe it was at the beginning of this week, very short notice, and a very big favorite in Francis Marshall, who the kid is very good, and he's fighting this kid, Lucas Brennan. Brennan is good too, but he's just not ready, and I think Francis will get it done. Wouldn't be surprised me if he gets a finish round 2.5. So next, so far we have Pilastri, Griffin, and Marshall. Fourth fight on the card is Cody Durden, who in my eyes is a little past his prime. But the thing about Cody, and I'm sure that's why they keep giving him his fights, is Cody always brings it. Win or lose, that kid's going to bring it. And he is fighting Jafel Filo, and I think Filo will get it done. The fifth fight on the card is Mayra Bueno Silva versus Michelle Montague, and I think this is a one-side affair, guys. I could see Bueno Silva. Okay. That was Bugsy knocking the pillow, and she knocked the phone over. Hey, chill out, bro. Come over here. Come on up here. Come on. Come on up here. Okay, thank you. Okay. Mayra Bueno Silva, and I think she's on a 4-fight skid, or this could be 4, and I would guess she's done after this L. Next, let's be real, guys. Cedricos Dumas is trash. He really is. She's trying to get under the pillow, so I'm going to have to hold the phone here. Cedricos Dumas against Jackson McVeigh. Jackson's had a couple really tough outings to begin with, but I think he gets his first W here in the UFC. So, and I could see Cedricos being gone. Next, we've got world champion Adolfo Vieira against Eric McConaughey. I think Vieira's like minus 250, 300, somewhere around there. A little bit of a revenge fight here. Vieira beat Trayshawn from the lab. McConaughey's from the lab. I think McConaughey can get out there, and if Crouch and Ben are great at coming up with game plans, if they game plan right here, McConaughey can get this W. He's got to stay at range, use his kicks. Do not get pinned up against that cage. and he can get this win. I think he wins 29-28, unanimous. The next fight on the card is another multiple-time world champion in BJJ, Marcus Buchecha, against Ryan Spann. But let's keep it real. Spann is a way better striker, and I think Buchecha was a lot better in one championship. I think they thought he would come over here and do pretty well. If he loses this or gets finished, I think this will be his third loss, and he's gone from the UFC. He probably goes back to 1. Next, we've got Montel Jackson against Raoni Barcelos. I'll be honest, guys, this is the only fight that I do not have a winner picked right now. This was very hard for me because Montel can be so up and down. If the A side of Montel shows up, he wins this fight. But I mean, look how good. What is he, 36 or 30? I think he's 38 years old. Barcelos looked against Peyton Talbot. And I think this could be a very close fight. But like I said, if we see the best Montel, I think Montel gets it done. Does not surprise me, though, if Raoni Barcelos wins that fight. Next, we've got Davy Grant against Adrian Luna Martinetti. Now we got another 40-year-old here. We got 2 40-year-olds on this card. But this Martinetti kid is the one that fought that Mark, I can't remember his last name, but the kid that fought last week. And the kid that fought this Luna Martinetti fought Sexy Mexi, John Castaneda, last week to a draw. I'm not big on Castaneda, and I'm not big on the Mark kid, and I'm not big on this Luna Martinetti kid. 40-year-old Davy Grant gets it done. I think both the 40-year-olds get it done tomorrow. So let's go, Davy. We got 3 fights left on the main card. We got Rafa Garcia against Alexander Hernandez. And I don't think Rafa is going to be able to get this fight to the ground. And with that said, I think Alexander Hernandez gets it done. My battery's going low, so I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Co-main event, Norma Dumont versus Jocelyn Edwards. I think it will be somewhat competitive. Maybe 29-28 Dumont, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's 30-27. If she does finish her, she needs to call for that strap. Main event. All week I've going over this in my head. How does Youssef beat Aljo? Of course, we beat him with that step back 2. And I just don't think Youssef can get it done. I think Aljo is a much better grappler. I think Aljo will have a lot of control time. And it wouldn't even surprise me if he eventually gets to the back. They do call him the human backpack. And I could see him getting it done. Maybe around 4, something like that. But just to play it safe, I'll go Aljo decision, 49-46. Again, do me a favor, like and subscribe if you're enjoying my videos. I appreciate it very much. And if you all are going to bet responsibly. Everybody have fun watching the fights. Let's go. We got 6 weeks to the White House card, baby. Have a good night.